In the heart of rural Ireland, nested among rolling green hills and whispering forests, lay the quaint village of Dunlow. Its cobblestone streets and cottages exuded an old-world charm, but beneath the surface lurked a darkness that few dared to acknowledge. Legend had it that deep within the dense woods surrounding Dunlow there lived a malvoyant leprechaun named Seamus O'Connell. Unlike the playful and mischievous leprechauns of folklore, Seamus was said to be cursed, his heart twisted by centuries of bitterness and resentment. Few villagers dared to venture into the woods, fearing the wrath of the vengeful leprechaun. But when young Maeve O'Connor's beloved cat vanished in the forest one moonlit night, she knew she had no choice but to brave the darkness and seek out the creature rumored to dwell within. Armed with nothing but a lantern and her courage, Maeve plunged into the depths of the forest, the trees looming like silent sentinels around her. The air grew thick with an eerie stillness, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl. As she ventured deeper, Maeve stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight. At its center stood a crumbling stone cottage, its windows dark and foreboding. Drawn closer, she heard a faint sound of whispered incantations emanating from within. Summoning her courage, Maeve pushed open the crackling door and stepped into the dimly lit interior. The air was very thick with the scent of damp earth and decay, and the floor was strewn with ancient tomes and arcane artifacts. And there, seated at a rickety wooden table, was Seamus O'Connell himself, his gnarled features twisted into a cruel smile as he regarded Maeve with malevolent eyes. "So the brave little lass has come to seek her precious kitty," he snarled, his voice dripping with malice. "But what will you offer me in return, I wonder? A lock of hair? A drop of blood?" Maeve's heart pounded in her chest as she faced the sinister leprechaun. Drawn upon her inner strength, she held out a simple offering, a loaf of freshly baked bread and a veil of sweet honey, symbols of peace and goodwill. To her surprise, Seamus' expression softened even so slightly, a flicker of humanity shining through his dark gaze. "You have a kind heart, child," he mumbled, his voice tingling with sadness, "but even the purest of intentions cannot break the curse that binds me to this wicked existence." With a wave of his hand, Seamus summoned Maeve's missing cat, its fur glimmering in the dim light. But as she reached out to take hold of her beloved pet, she felt a sudden chill run down her spine. For in that feeling moment she caught a glimpse of the tormented soul that lay beneath Seamus' twisted exterior, a soul condemned to wander the shadows of all eternity. With a shiver, Maeve gathered her cat into her arms and fled from the accursed cottage, leaving the darkness of the forest far behind her. And though the memory of her encounter with the leprechaun would haunt her dreams for years to come, she knew that she had faced her fears and emerged stronger from it. For sometimes the greatest horrors lurk not in the shadows of the unknown, but within the depths of our own hearts.